ZABoxingNation, where boxing lives, breathes, and breaks down. The fight game just got hotter. Big news for 2026. Jermall Charlo is finally getting his shot at Caleb Plant. And this isn't just another fight. It's personal. Caleb Plant slapped Charlo backstage years ago, and now Jermall Charlo gets his moment of redemption. But that's not all. Rising star Diego Pacheco is stepping into the ring against undefeated Kevin Sadjo in what could be the most explosive fight of the year. And then we'll close this with your favorite segment, On This Day in Boxing History. Let's break this all down. Jermall Charlo, who is 34 wins, 0 losses, and 23 big wins coming by way of knockout. A powerhouse middleweight with a mix of athleticism, size, and precision punching. Jermall Charlo thrives on controlling the ring, pressuring his opponents, and landing fight-ending combinations. Caleb Sweet Hands Plant, who is 23 wins, 3 losses, and 14 big wins coming by way of knockout. A former super middleweight champion, Caleb Plant's a master counter-puncher with slick defensive skills and the ability to make opponents miss before punishing them. Their history goes beyond stats. Years ago, backstage, tensions boiled over when Caleb Plant slapped Jermall Charlo, sparking a rivalry that fans have been waiting to see settled in the ring. Now, January 31st, will finally get Jermall Charlo his chance at payback. Jermall Charlo's strategy in this fight will be to cut off the ring, force inside exchanges, and pressure Caleb Plant relentlessly. He'll look to land overhand rights and punishing combinations to break Caleb Plant down. I believe Caleb Plant's strategy will be to stay mobile, use angles, and counterpunch Jermall Charlo's aggression. He needs to frustrate Jermall Charlo early and make him miss to open up counterpunching opportunities. I believe that the key factor in this fight will be Jermall Charlo's power versus Caleb Plant's movement and accuracy. If Jermall Charlo can time Caleb Plant's counters and corner him, he may secure a late stoppage. But my early prediction for this fight, early rounds likely will favor Caleb Plant as he looks to establish range and frustrate Jermall Charlo. But by the mid rounds or mid to late rounds, Jermall Charlo's size, pressure, and championship experience may turn the tide. Expect either a competitive decision or a late round KO in favor of Jermall Charlo. Let me know what you guys think about this fight in the comments below. Jermall Charlo versus Caleb Plant, January 31st. Diego Pacheco, who is 24 wins, 0 losses, and 18 big wins coming by way of knockout. Known for raw power, explosive combinations, and an aggressive style that overwhelms opponents early. Kevin Sadjo, he's 26 wins, 0 losses, and 23 big wins coming by way of knockout. Durable, and he has experience on his side. Sadjo relies on his power shots and mental toughness. Both fighters are knockout artists, meaning this matchup is unpredictable and extremely exciting. David Pacheco's approach will be to use his jab, his speed, and movement to set up combinations. Avoid early power shots from Sadjo and counter with heavy overhand rights. Kevin Sadjo's approach to this fight will be his pressure. He has to pressure Pacheco early and look for one big shot to end the fight to test. It can be an early explosive KO, either fighter lands first big punch, or it can be tactical rounds. If Diego Pacheco avoids Kevin Sadjo's power, he could wear him down and possibly even finish him late. My early prediction for this fight, a high probability for an early round finish. David Pacheco's speed, technical skill slightly favor him over Sadjo's raw power. But this is a never blink type of fight where one punch can decide the outcome. Let me know what you guys think about this fight in the comments below. Diego Pacheco versus Kevin Sadjo. Now for a few upcoming fights that you need to be prepared for. Jermall Charlo versus Caleb Plant, January 31st, 2026. A fight loaded with personal stakes and championship implications. Diego Pacheco versus Kevin Sadjo, early 2026. The clash of two knockout artists with undefeated records. Keep an eye on rising middleweights and super middleweights. The landscape could change rapidly in 2026 with these new matchups. My early prediction and insight for these fights. Charlo versus Plant could reshape the super middleweight division and set up potential mega fights later in 2026. Personally, I would have Jermall Charlo winning the fight. Diego Pacheco versus Kevin Sadjo might introduce a new knockout artist who dominates this division. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. And now for your favorite segment, On This Day in Boxing History. On December 9th, 1955, Sugar Ray Robinson reclaimed the world middleweight title by knocking out reigning champion Carl Bobo Olson in round 2 in Chicago. Sugar Ray Robinson's combination of speed, power, and ring IQ overwhelmed Olson, who couldn't adjust fast enough. Boxing is much mental as it is physical. Robinson's focus and timing remind modern fighters that preparation, patience, and opportunism define championship fights. This is the kind of mindset Jermall Charlo will need to dominate Caleb Plant, and what Diego Pacheco will need to avoid Kevin Sadjo's power. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Today, we've broken down the biggest fights coming your way. Jermall Charlo finally getting his shot at Caleb Plant. A fight years in the making with personal stakes that you can't just ignore. And we've seen the rise of Diego Pacheco going toe-to-toe with undefeated Kevin Sadjo in a fight that could produce fireworks in early rounds. Don't forget the lessons from history. Sugar Ray Robinson showed us that timing, preparation, and the will to dominate can define a career in just one moment. These upcoming fights are no different. Every punch, every move, every decision in the ring will matter. I want to hear from you. Who do you have winning? Jermall Charlo versus Caleb Plant? And what about the fight between Diego Pacheco and Kevin Sadjo? Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on an update. But this is ZABoxingNation, where champions get analyzed and legends are made. And if you're new here, keep your hands up, and I'll catch you in the next one.